And welcome to Where Wendy Creates, Where Wendy Travels. Today I thought we would mess up a cardstock page. We're making a journal out of 8.5 by 11, approximately, sheets. So I thought we'd take a piece of cardstock, fold that in half, and see if we can start messing it up. And we'll put pockets on this, and I'll show you how to do it. But today, I just wanted to go ahead, and I have some napkins that I found that I thought was absolutely beautiful. Thought they would go real well with this. So I thought we would open it up, glue it down, and see how that looks. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at. And those flowers come all the way through here. So that's really going to be nice. If I can get my fingers to open it. Oh my goodness, beautiful. And I usually tear this, but I'm thinking how pretty that is. I might go ahead and cut it. And I'm not going to be too neat because you know in the gluing process it doesn't come out too neat. If I knew it was going to be on all 6 folds, I would have maybe taken it over to the rotary trimmer and trimmed it up, slicing it there. Now, most napkins are 2-ply. This one is only 1-ply. So we're going to go ahead and put it down as it sets. What do you think? Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so what I have is 1/3 glue, 2 parts water to 1 part glue. And we're going to go ahead and wet this down. And the picture doesn't go the whole card, so I don't have to get the whole card wet. But wherever that is going to be placed down, I want to make sure that it is covered. And since we're keeping the line on there, I want to keep that near the... make sure I put the right piece on the right side. All right. We're just going to permanently affix it down here. We're going to be able to write right on top of it. All right. So we're going to keep gluing this down so it's going to be permanent and we can write right over it. No worries of ever ripping it coming up, or anything else. And that's why we kind of decoupage, if you will, the piece down. And we want to cover that whole surface because we don't want any of the napkin left. We want it all blended real well to become one with the cardstock. All right, and let's go ahead and do that other side. And then we're going to let that dry before we do the next step with the pockets. And you can watch me do that process as well. Oopsie, forgot my mind. Where was I? And you kind of want to do this quick because you don't want it drying too much before you, oh my goodness, look at me, before you get the napkin down. Trying to be conscious of the time y'all are spending with me. So I wanted to do that quick and made a little mess. All right. And then we're just going to glue this down just like the other side. Doesn't have to match perfect, but I'd like it to somewhat line up. All right. And then we're going to glue this down. Maybe put a little bit more water. Looks like I got most of the water out of my glue mixture. And I'm using a little bit more than I normally do, but that's probably because I'm trying to hurry. And again, each step of making your journal is a step of love. So it doesn't really matter how much time it takes. And this is kind of fun. Kind of like coloring, but you're just affixing it down to the paper journal, paper page. But being conscious of your time, I'm rushing it just a little bit too much. Not making every spot covered. All right. And I love those wrinkles that it creates in there, kind of antiquing the page at the same time that we're making that page. And again, so much more we're going to do with this, but we're going to let that set, creating our own papers from our napkins and our cardstock as we go. And we're going to let that dry. And again, we can iron it when we're done if we need to flatten it out or just press it by a book.